Hey everyone, another question I was asked was by a dad in person at a literacy event. And if he happens to be watching this, I just want to say I'm obsessed with you. I love the way you advocate for your kids. I love the way you're asking questions. So he was a little concerned about my enrollment form. He was like, why is this on here? Should I be filling this out? I'm a little concerned. So here's my enrollment form. I just thought I'd walk you through the different questions, why I have them on there, how I'm going to use the information. So first of all, this Read With Kylie initiative is funded through the Louisiana Public Interest Fellowship. And at the end of the year, I'll need to make a report to let the Department of Education know that the funds that they gave me to turn something I want to advocate for into action, to see if it worked, if it was worth spending funds on, maybe it's worth spending more funds on. So it's really simply just a way for me to gather a lot of information so that I can give them that information at the end. So I just have some basic information like your name, your grade level, and your school if you're an EBR. And that actually just helps me physically get you your kit in the easiest way possible. For contact information, that's going to be used for me to send you updates of new resources that I'm creating, to answer questions, to provide you ongoing support, and to also just check in with you. And then at the end, to send you a little survey to fill out. Permission to contact me, that's just so that you can get that information. If you're an EBR, I have permission to share your DIBELS scores. So this is dynamic indicators of basic early literacy skills. So this will just be a data point to show me if what we did, teaching your little one how to read, worked. And when I get this information, I will never publicize like what kid got what scores. It'll just be like general percentages, like this amount of kids scored in this range that used the reading kit. Permission to use for testimonials, electronic, digital, and printed media involving my child. This just happens to be in there, and you can say yes or no to any of these things, guys. You can say no to all of them. I will still give you a reading kit, but this is just in there in case you love it and you want to share that information. I can use this to kind of like share that out. And committed to using the Read With Kylie materials with my child. For this rollout of reading kits, I really want it to go to families who want to use it. So as opposed to just being something that I'm handing out to everyone, I want this to get in the hands of families that are ready and excited to teach their little ones how to read, even if you only have a little bit of time. And lastly, I have just a few questions. How do you feel about teaching your child how to read? How would you describe your child's current reading level? And again, these are not going to give any impact on whether or not you get a kit. You're getting a kit as long as you put your name in the box. They just give me like a starting point. So if you know your letters now, are you reading books by the end? If you're feeling nervous now, are you feeling confident at the end? So it's really more of a growth data point I'm looking for there. And then how would you prefer to receive your kit? So I'm giving them to you in all sorts of different ways. If you want to pick them up, if you want to meet up at an in-person event, if you want me to ship it to your school. And then lastly, I just have a signature, a digital signature, so we know it's you. So that is what's on my enrollment form. That's why it's on my enrollment form. The only reason it's there is because I believe learning to read is too important to be anything but free. But in order to get it to you for free, I have to show it's working. So yeah, anyway, I hope you fill out the enrollment form.